Okay, remove that. Oh man, and I was feeling good too. I might have to start the show over. I might honestly have to start the show over. Okay, there we go. Hold on a second. Oh man, that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Here, I'm gonna, you know what? Shit. Here we go.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka Sneakyg.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, aka Sneakyg. Man. Oh my, oh wow. Okay. Now I'm gonna pause for a sec. I'm gonna tell y'all what just happened and why I'm laughing. Okay. I'm sitting here going on. So I got TikTok live going right now, and I'm sitting here. I'm getting into it. I'm talking and blah blah blah. I got the only thing I had was my Facebook page on. That was it. That's the only destination I had. Okay. And then I look up and I look up on the TikTok live. It said, "Are you on Twitch? Are you on YouTube?" Blah blah. And I looked up and I'm like, I don't have anything. All I have is my Facebook page. So I basically started the whole show over, and here we go. Here we. You know what? It's a working in progress. I mean, I haven't only been doing this. I mean, this isn't episode, 226. You know what I'm saying? Like I should know better by now, but I was just so excited to get on and talk about the New York Football Giants win on Sunday with Tommy DeVito. Forget about it. And I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of yes, Gabe, I said rewind. Look, I know a lot of Giant fans out there didn't want us to win the game. Look, like I said before, which none of y'all heard me say, we are not, I'm sorry, one prospect, a rookie prospect, is not going to change the trajectory. Don't ask me how to spell that. Of the New York Football Giants. One rookie is not going to change the progress of the New York Football Giants. We have to build not only through the draft, but through free agents. Shit, I can't even talk today. Free agency, the draft, and also the players that we have on the roster right now. Man, I need to go to bed. That's what I need. I'm not even tired. And I'm sober as can be right now. I don't know a lot of you if you saw Joe Shane's State of the Giant interview. He stated the expectation. The expectation is when Jones is healthy, he will be the starting quarterback for the New York Football Giants. Now, what does that actually mean? Now, when you read into it, that's the expectation. That's the Now, expectation and reality is two different things. We don't know, and even Shane said it. Shane said it best. It depends on how people recover, or the player recovers from said injury. Every player recovers differently. It's not the same. So the fact of the matter that some of you are upset that Jones is still possibly going to be the starter, it's a moot point. We don't know what he's going to be like when he comes back. He could either be, I don't know if y'all remember Adrian Peterson back in the day, a beast. He was a running back, same injury. Maybe he's going to come back and be that, he might come back as a better player. We don't know. However, Shane did also say he did not close the door nor deny the fact that they're not going to be looking quarterback. There's a lot of questions asking about Saquon, a lot of questions. I know it's a lot of questions about Saquon, but Evan Neal was brought up. Evan, now I've actually been a little vocal of Evan Neal. We should move him to guard. And Shane kind of put that to rest. He said, no, look, he knows he's not playing well. He feels bad. He's not getting the reps. I mean, go to Giants TV, watch the interview with Shane. Look, I trust the process that Joe Shane is going through right now. I believe, in my opinion, look, and I'm saying this, and I don't know what the future holds for the New York Football Giants. I'm very hopeful that we're going to get, another Super Bowl. I mean, that's the only thing that keeps me going is to get another Lombardi Trophy. And I got to put that faith and trust in Shane because he is the director. He is the general manager of the New York Football Giants. He legitimately, I don't want to say he has the keys to the car because that's kind of like a quarterback's job, to drive the motor right now, right? Drive the car. But I will tell you, Joe Shane has the road paved out, or he has to pave the road for the quarterback. I'm just going to say Daniel Jones because as of right now, he is our starting quarterback. And that is the expectation for him to continue being our starting quarterback. So, and in reality, next year would be Daniel Jones's, ride or die year. He has to prove himself. It's going to be, it's going to be trials and tribulations. And my question is, Jones is going to be out 8 to 10 months. That's a good possibility. I haven't done the math, but it could roll into sometime next season. So when is Jones coming back? So what is this? So he just got out of surgery this week. So this is November. August next year? So, there's a long rehab trek for Daniel Jones. And we'll just have to be patient as to what and how that plays out. I'm going to go ahead and put the link out there. Maybe beginning. Yeah, that's right, Danny. So I'm putting the link out there. Please join. And those of you that are on TikTok, please, you're more than welcome to come on and join. Dash, perfect. I want to talk. Well, okay, let me get Gabe. Go ahead, Gabe. Let me have it. What do you got?
Hey, first of all, young kid, don't talk about my favorite Italian, Tommy DeVito, okay?
Forget about it.
You forget about it. Tommy Cutlets is 2 winning streak right now, all right? Do not mess with my boy Tommy DeVito, all right?
Forget about it.
Exactly what you said. But
every time I hear Tommy DeVito, that's exactly what I want to say. Forget about it.
Hey, who says that he can't do it? Brock Purdy did it, so why not him?
Why not?
Why not?
So let me. Okay, now that we're talking about Tommy DeVito, the Giants. Now, okay, we if you don't mind, I like to say we talked earlier about getting away from Caleb Williams. We're out of the running for that, right?
Yeah, didn't you see what I posted? I said we need to move on.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
I accepted we need to move on after the Washington game because once we listen, have you seen how bad the Panthers are? There is no way we are beating them to get that number. There is.
Well, breaking news. We're not the bottom team in the NFC East right now. We are not. And you can put it on the board. As of today, we are not the last place team in the NFC to date.
Thank God.
That feels good saying that.
Yeah, thank God. Holy cow.
It only took almost all the season but I digress.
Anyways, back to the Joe Shane presser.
Yes.
I have a couple problems with the Joe Shane presser. A couple.
Yeah, because you said something like in your text message, and I'm going to call you out because I wanted to talk about this on the show. You said Joe Shane lost in a text message.
Yes.
Okay, please explain to me because I saw the press conference.
Yeah.
From what I saw what I wanted my GM to be. So, give me your words. What do you think he lost?
He came right out of the gate saying, "Oh, we knew it was going to be a tough, very hard to play 3 games in whatever he said, 11 days or something like that." Well, Joe,
I see you, and I'll bring that up in a second.
Okay, so that was my first. He let out of the gate with excuses on why this team is at the place where we are, which is a 4-8 football team.
But hold on. Now, come on. We can call it excuses, right? But he's just being accountable. That's all he was doing.
And this goes.
And then I do remember him saying not to make excuses, and then he went into it.
Not to make excuses, but let me make 600 excuses real quick. That's the thing. Okay, so he goes out there, right? And he basically says, "Oh, and here's my other problem with the New York Giants is I went to training camp. I went to New York Giants training camp this year. And I will tell you, the training camp they ran was nothing more than a weak, terrible, awful, no hard work ran training camp. That was the easiest. There was no hitting. There was no, it did not look like a very hard training camp. There were rest days all over the place, players getting rest days right and left, every week. It was not a hard training camp. And what do the New York Football Giants come out and do in the regular season? They get their butts kicked Sunday Night Football against the Cowboys, the whole nation watching. So that's my first part is the Giants didn't look like they were ready to play a football game week 1, did they, Sneaky? They didn't look like they were ready to play, did they? No,
the first 4 drives they did, but after the blocked field goal, no. I don't know what happened after the block. But now, hold on. Now that you got me talking, hold on. I want to bring something up that Ant said. And even Loop said it too. Because I made a comment about us being, about us not being the bottom of the NFC East. And Ant said, "Are we seriously getting excited about not being the worst team in the division?" No, I'm not excited. I was being facetious. Don't ask me how to spell that. But the fact that I'm taking every and any win possible I can from this season.
Gotta celebrate.
Am I excited that we're not the bottom? No, I'm not excited. I'm relieved. I'm relieved that we're not the bottom of the NFC East because this, and even though it only may be for, we got the bye. So probably, by the end of next week, unless the Commanders lose again, I don't think the Commanders are on a bye, but unless the Commanders win, yeah, we'll be back in the spot. I'm just going to, I'm just, like I said, I'm just being facetious. And, hopefully this would be a permanent thing, but only time will tell.
Anyways, so he let out of the gate with that, with the, well, we had a really tough first start to the season. Oh, okay. All right, Joe. Sounds good. Then someone asked about the O-line. And what he should have done is sat up there and said, yeah, my O-line picks. Well, maybe he shouldn't have said this. I guess I could understand why he didn't say this.
You're covering up the mic. You're sounding muffled.
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I got you now, yeah.
Okay. So he gets up there. People ask about the O-line. The O-line has been a huge problem this year. None of their talent that they have drafted has panned out. All right, you got Josh Azudu and you have Evan Neal. Those are two of the offensive linemen the New York Giants drafted high. They also drafted McKeithen. They drafted him in the 5th round. Those are 3 O-line picks by Joe Schoen. What have you seen from any of them? Evan Neal constantly gets beat off the line, constantly looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, I don't know what Joe even sees to legitimately sit there and say Evan Neal is going to be a tackle for.
So you might want to go back and watch the thing again, because he said that the kid can play.
No, he can't. But he can't.
Listen, hold on. I'm just reiterating what Joe Schoen said. He said the kid can play. He knows he can play better.
Okay, he can know. He knows he can play better, but all he does is talk to the media about how the fans are flipping hot dogs and hamburgers.
He did not address that, and I don't blame him, because that's kind of in the past, right? I don't blame him for not addressing that, because it happened. It had already been addressed with Dable, and then they moved on from that. Okay, now was that poor choice of words? Of course. Now was it a backhanded apology? I'll agree with you on that. However, Loops, I know it was weak, but hey, Loops, you got some room to talk. What's worse? DeMarcus not signing a kid's jersey, or someone telling him to flip hat? Well, they're both equally worse. I'm not gonna get into that. But the fact that Joe did not mention that, I don't blame him. Okay, but he did mention how Evan Neal, he can and should play better. I don't know what more,
Here's my problem.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's my problem with that. If we are going in to next year with Evan Neal as our starting right tackle, I will have no confidence. I am serious. We cannot seriously sit here and say we are going to put that man, we are going to hand him a starting right tackle role when he has shown no progress whatsoever. And what does Joe say? He gets up there and goes, well, have you seen his Alabama film? Joe, that's 3 years ago his Alabama film is from. 3 years ago. That is in 3 years ago in college football. This is the NFL, Joe. I hope you know. This is the NFL, not college, okay? And all the staff you hired, Joe. Bobby Johnson, you hired Bobby Johnson, buddy. You hired him.
Bobby Johnson he's a coach.
Yep.
He's a coach. Now, so are you, but okay, so you got scouting and you got coaching.
I understand.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm just throwing that out there.
How Brian Dable and Joe Schoen have operated is as a collaborative group, and they both put together the coaching staff together. Just like they put the roster together, they put the coaching staff together. Bobby Johnson has failed every one of your O-line picks. He has not developed any of them. Any of them. And you sit
Not
there
even Thomas?
What?
Not even Thomas?
Thomas wasn't Bobby Johnson's guy. Thomas was here. Thomas was.
I see. Again, but what I'm saying, he's the offensive line coach. So now that he is taking Thomas under his wing now the last 2 years.
Thomas was playing like that. Thomas was playing like that before Bobby Johnson got here.
Okay.
Thomas did start.
Okay. All right. So let me be devil's advocate here. Okay. And it's easy for us to complain, right? Which we do. I mean, I would love to see Evan Neal at guard. Me
too. Don't know why.
Especially on the side with Thomas, right? I mean, that would be, oh my God, that would just be disgusting. Okay. Mm-hmm. But it's probably not going to happen. Okay. Now,
why?
That'd be a good question for Joe. Now,
and this
that being said, I think Neal hasn't even finished his rookie contract yet. Now, will he with the Giants? I hope so. I like to see him kind of fight through this year, get back on the field, kind of see what he could do for the last 5-6 games. And then maybe we can give a fair analysis as to what
I've seen it enough.
whatever. I mean, look, Thomas was not the stud we thought he was his first year, but then there was a progression. Okay.
His second year, he was playing lights out his second year.
Right.
Lights out. And we hope that would happen with Neal, but we haven't seen anything like that Neal he just looks lost. And I shout out Bobby Skinner, Talking Giants. Shout out. He does an O-line report every week on the New York Giants. And every week Evan Neal has played, he just looks lost. Bobby really zeroes in on Evan Neal, and he really does. He gets constantly beat. He just looks slow. He looks, he just.
You know what? I'm gonna check him out. I mean, Bobby does have really good content, and you're right. He does analyze, because I think he's a former lineman himself.
Yeah, Bobby played.
So he knows the position, and the best way you can learn or even get an analytical or even have a player to diagnose. I'll say analyze. I was gonna say diagnostic. I can't talk today for some reason, Gabe. I don't know why. Analyze Evan Neal's play, and he'll break it down.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do some homework on that, and if I can, I'll even try and bring Bobby on. And then we can have that conversation about Neal and what his feelings and thoughts are, if it's worth the Giants to hold on to him for. I mean, he's under contract for the next at least 3 years now, because he'll have a 5th year option.
The only way I see this O-line being fixed is Joe having to spend some money in free agency on this O-line. I don't want a Paris Campbell again. I don't want a Darren Waller. Oh, I really don't want a Darren Waller again. And I do not want. What else? Who else did we add this offseason that we didn't sign O-lineman? Shoot. I don't want to re-sign Sterling Shepard. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, I love Shep. I love young Shep. But if you're never going to play him, and you don't play him as it is, if you're never going to play him, why is he here? And
well, Shep's my guy.
Shep,
and
Sneakyg.
Hold on. If I will say, keep Slayton, keep Shep. Okay, if they still bring value to the team. If they don't, then okay, I understand that.
The problem,
but if they bring value to the team, you can't just, cut them and then they go somewhere else and then they become a star, which I can honestly see Shep and Sterling Slayton becoming. I honestly could see that.
Okay, so with Shep, that was no shot at. That was not a shot at Shep.
No, and I'm not. I didn't take it as. But I'm saying
here's my problem, right? Is this team did not have a punt returner to start the year, right or wrong?
Right, which Shane addressed. Right.
Yes, which Shane admitted to.
Right, because he wanted Gray to do it, but then he realized that wasn't Gray's forte, and then they had to move on.
He knew. He said he knew it wasn't Gray's forte. Yeah. He smashed him in there. Okay. And he goes, well, we kept 7 wide receivers. We didn't want to keep 8. Okay, so here's the thing.
That 149er fan, I see you. Don't go anywhere.
Here's the thing, Joe, is you kept Sterling Shepard. Now, Sterling Shepard is a hell of a wide receiver. He's fast. He's been in the league. He's had success, but you weren't going to play him at wide receiver. You were going to let him basically ride the bench. You didn't give him snaps. You didn't do anything with him. And basically, he just sits on the sideline the whole game because he can't play special teams. So that's my problem with Shep is it seems like a waste of a roster spot. Realistically talking here, it does. Right now, that's what it seems like. That's what I'm saying.
I understand. I will definitely respectfully, regarding Shep, disagree.
Can he play special teams, Sneaky?
Who, Shepard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he can.
No.
Can he? I don't see why he couldn't, but I just don't. I wouldn't put Shep out there like that, though.
Well, I know. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I got to bring that one 49er fan on because we have a conversation we need to have. But Gabe, don't go anywhere. I'll bring you back on too.
Let's go Giants. Oh, you want me to say that?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, you're right. I'm glad you did that. So that one Raider fan. Oh, wait, Gabe, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one Niner fan. I want to let you know that there is there's policies and procedures when coming on to the Make It Count Sneakyg podcast. It doesn't matter what team you are on. When you leave, when you exit, you have to say the outro. Are you okay with that? Before I bring you on, what's the outro? Gabe, say the outro, but I'm not going to take. No, I'll say no. Wait. Gabe, say the outro.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
So if you're okay with that, put a thumbs up. If you're not, it's okay. You're not okay? Okay. Yeah. So that's the kicker here. Hold on. And so Gabe,
bring him in real quick. Bring him in.
No, because if he's not going to say it, I'm not going to bring him in.
Nope, but bring him in real quick. Just at him.
No, he's backstage. He can hear you. Say what you got to say.
Oh, okay. That one 49er fan, I want to let you know, I think this is your first time on the Sneakyg Man podcast. Here's the thing. You got to understand, you're a 49ers fan, so you're not even in the NFC East. You really have nothing to do with us, if we're being real.
Dude, I thought you were going to talk about saying the outro. I didn't know you were going to come at him like that.
I am.
I mean, he hasn't even came on yet. He can't even defend himself.
But my point is we have people that come on this show like Cowboys fans, even Eagles fans come on this show. They all say the outro. It's nothing to be ashamed of here. Now, like even we have Chiefs fans that come on here, and we've had Raiders fans that come on here. There's a lot of fans around the NFL that come on here and say, "Let's go Giants!" Out. It's not that hard. I swear.
I'll tell you what. That one Niner fan. I'll let you mull over it real quick, and I'm gonna bring on Billy. What's up, Billy?
What's up, Sneaky?
What you up to, man?
Yo, crazy win, huh?
Yeah,
that was a good win.
Those Eagles need some humbling. I cannot take.
I'll tell you what, man. We just find ways to win games. That's all I can say. We find ways to win games, and playing the 49ers.
You will not. You will not. Sorry, I just saw Luke's comment.
49ers next week, so I'm really hoping we can all win.
I can't
be a
wait.
tough game, but if we can,
Dash. I'm gonna bring a Dash real quick.
Hey,
if we can stop Chris McCaffrey and Debo, I think we have a shot at this.
Don't forget about Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle.
Oh, Brandon Ayuk, yeah, and Kittle.
And Kittle. Yeah, I got Kittle on my fantasy team, so he needs to go off.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we just find ways to win, and this is what's so great about this Eagles team is we find ways to win, and I thought we were going to lose to the Bills. I really thought that, and as Philly Sports Guy said, it was going to be a trap game, and it was a trap game. It came down to the end with Elliott, and Elliott's a monster, and kicking that field goal, and yeah,
that field goal was disgusting.
Yeah,
I got to be honest. I was like, I stood in front of the TV. I'm like, there is no way.
Yeah, he was gonna make that. Yeah,
no way.
Yeah,
they're gonna make that. And
okay. The other thing, here's my problem with the Philadelphia. Not only do I hate the Philadelphia Eagles, oh my God, that head coach is so annoying. Holy cow.
I don't think
he
so.
He is the most annoying NFL head coach I have ever seen. How unprofessional.
No, he's not. No.
He is the most unprofessional head coach in this league. Yes, he is. He walked out of Arrowhead Stadium saying, Chiefs fans, we don't want to hear it anymore.
One game we're talking about.
Guess what Chiefs fans have? They have the ring. You don't. You don't have the ring. You beat them in a regular season. What?
we do
Wait,
have a Super
wait.
Bowl appearance.
They do have a Super Bowl ring. Hold on now.
Right.
No, Nick Sirianni doesn't.
Oh, Nick Sirianni does not. Okay.
No,
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Nick Sirianni's saying, acting like he won the Super Bowl walking out of Chiefs Stadium, yelling at Chiefs fans, as if he just won a ring. Well, guess what, Nick?
Right.
You didn't win a ring, buddy. You won a regular season game, which you seem to be very good at, by the way. But when it gets to the Super Bowl,
like I said, I really think that we can go back there. I think there's just if these next 3 games are going to, or this next game is going to determine how we are and how we are as a team and how we're going to progress.
I think, matter of fact, it's kind of interesting that not only do you guys have a gauntlet of teams, but the Dallas Cowboys do too. And Thursday night is going to be telling. Now, I do think that the Cowboys, I mean, there's a possibility, always a possibility of the Cowboys beating the Seahawks.
Yeah, right.
Which I think is doable because they're tough at home.
Right? It's on
This is going to be a big challenge for them at home.
At home, right? At home
when they're undefeated. So we'll see.
And then we play the following week. We go to Seattle. So I think my opinion is we can beat Geno. I have no issues with him. I think we can beat Seattle. I have no issues with Seattle. I think we are only going to have 1 loss this year. My opinion. I think if we can win the next 3, we will only have 1 loss. I think, and that's just telling to see if the Eagles are who they are. Now, might we lose to the 49ers? Yes, it's a possibility. Could the Eagles show up and have the greatest game of their life? Probably, and we would see not history. We'd see like a great game played by them. It's just I feel like during the Bills game they played sloppy again, and in most games they played sloppy, but they find ways to win games, and come to the end they find ways to win games, especially in overtime.
Well, and plus, I mean that should have been I'm not going to say the refs helped out.
Oh my God!
I am going to say because I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that that horse collar that should have been called.
Horse collar. Yeah,
that should have been called.
That should have been called.
There was a couple PIs by.
That should have been called.
Seriously.
And then I mean that kind of goes both. I mean,
exactly.
But at the same time with the Bills, I mean, I can honestly be like, now you know how it feels.
Yeah, right. That.
Yes, I'm still petty on that. Yes, I'm still petty.
Like I said, I think we played sloppy. But second half Sirianni was like, yeah, get it together, because I feel like first half we didn't play as well. Second half we come out of there and get things going a little bit, and that's what this team needs to do next week. If we want to beat the 49ers, we got to go out there playing kind of the way we did in this last week, and really play up to their momentum, and by doing that, get the offense going. I feel like the one key issue I'm having is the offense isn't really clicking. AJ Brown's not really getting as much. I feel like Devontae's getting more than him, but I really want to see more of the offense, in my opinion. See more of the offense.
I'll say this: the fact that, and I said it in at the NFC show.
NFC show, right. I was
that you guys, I mean, you haven't even played your best football yet.
Played our best football. Nope, still haven't. Still played our best football. If we can play, if we can play,
you know what? God bless. I love Herm Edwards. I think I think he's a phenomenal coach.
Right.
Awesome analyst. However, he said the dumbest thing today, talking about you can't let the Eagles get ahead of you.
Exactly.
No shit.
Exactly.
No, no shit.
Exactly.
Or no, not the Eagles, the 49ers. I'm sorry, he said the 49ers.
Right.
I mean, of course, the defense is tough. I mean, this is going to be a big challenge.
It's going to be a big challenge. It's going to be.
Because, look, if the 49ers, and this is a big if they can beat the Dallas Cowboys and you guys.
Right.
I mean, it's a prelude of what's going to happen.
Right. But, and here's the thing I feel is that, like you said, we haven't played our best football, and I feel as though this week is going to determine if we can actually play our best football. And if we can play our best football, I see no issues going into this game. But I feel like I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout because we all know what CMC can do. We all know what he's made of. We all know what Debo and Ayuk and all that they got great superstars. I'm not denying that. But like you said, Sneaky, we haven't played our best football, and by going out there and really, okay, let's play with the momentum we got and try to play our best football because we just haven't played our best football. But the problem is we still find ways to win games. That's just the bottom line. It's bottom line.
And
sorry to interrupt. Can you ban or tell Mikey to stop because he's on YouTube? He's saying studio's full, and then he's saying drop a loser so I can get in. Bro, stop stuttering, and then he's going off to mock people that stutter. Mikey, that's just very rude. Just stop.
Yeah, Mikey, don't do that. I don't even think Mikey has ever been on.
Yeah, Mikey, bro, I haven't ever heard of your name, bro.
Yeah, well, and I'm just being Mikey. We do respect everybody on here, but unfortunately, Billy, I'm gonna have to end you on your thought right there.
No, Sneaky, and like I said, great Giants win. I love your Giants win. I'll try to tune in tomorrow on Thursday. And as always, Sneaky, let's go Giants. Ow!
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that 49ers fan? That is an Eagles fan. Is he still on here?
I have no idea.
That 49ers? No, he did not. Hold on. I do. Okay, so Dash.
Yes.
Okay, Gabe, let me hear it one more time and I'll let you dip out.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. Be good. Hey, don't go anywhere, but good. Well, shit, Gabe, you dipped out. Good luck on not district, in the Final Four this week, man. Try and repeat. So Dash, I'm glad. Thanks for coming on. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I saw your TikTok about about when I say, the world championships. We say we have 8 world championships, right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'll let you, say what you got to say, and then I'll tell you the angle that I'm going at. But go ahead.
All right. So if nobody, what Sneaky is talking about is I made a TikTok on stitching his video about how the Giants have 8 world championships. In team history, yes, they have 8, but in the league, no. And the reason why I'm saying this is because now I'm not prepared because I just wasn't prepared for this.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Hey, I thought you already had it like ready.
Yeah, no.
Because when I have information out there, I already have it ready to go, no matter where I'm at.
No, it's just I thought we were going to be talking this week's, but I don't mind talking about it. So why I'm saying the Giants have 4 in this league is because let me just play the video, I guess.
I was going to say, do you want me to try and find it?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
Now let's see, where is it there? Okay.
I was told by Mama Boss, I can't talk about this anymore.
I know at the time of recording this, I was in your live stream near the end, and I just want to clarify some things when I said in the league, or not in the league, in team history, you guys have 8, but in the league, you guys have 4. Let me clarify some things. I'm not trying to argue with the fact. I'm not trying to be those Cowboys fans where
I didn't take it as such.
I did not take it as such. You know that this is all love, Sneaky, and that I'm not trying to be those Cowboys fans. So you know me. So when I mean in team history, you guys have 8. Yes, you do guys have 8. The picture that you showed that the NFL acknowledges that you have 8 NFLs, and Wikipedia also acknowledges that you have 8 championships. So we're all on the same page there, that we acknowledge, that everyone acknowledges, that hopefully everybody acknowledges that you guys have 8 championships. Now, when I said in the league you guys have 4, that probably confused you. Let me clarify. When the AFL and the NFL merged, the championships resetted. Now, every team that came through resetted has 0. New York Giants had 0. They still acknowledge that you have those world championships, but the league now resetted the championships. Because when the merge happened, that's when the majority of the teams joined in. Of course, there's a few teams left in this league that were in the merge. For example, the league acknowledges that the Green Bay Packers have 9 world championships, but now only have. With the same website that you showed, when you scroll down to team facts, it still says that you have 4. It doesn't show 8. That's why even the Wikipedia divided your championships, because when the league merged, they reset the championships. I guess you can say what I'm trying to say here is that the NFL decided to just reset the championships because the majority of the NFL teams in this league are after the merge, and only a few of the teams are pre-merge. I don't know why the NFL did that, but it's just facts. And you can't.
I'm gonna pause there, but I want to add something else real quick.
Okay.
So when the Eagles, how many championships does the Eagles have? Like in their
right? the whole history, they have 4.
Okay, so when the Eagles won their first one, how come the announcers were saying the Eagles have won their first one ever? Not the Eagles have won their fourth.
Well, they won their first Super Bowl. And I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought up the Eagles ring or the Eagles Super Bowl. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because on the Super Bowl ring itself that they won, they acknowledge the 4 world championships on that ring. If you look at the ring, they do. If you look at the ring itself, there's 4 emeralds. It's a circular ring. Okay. And on the ring itself, there's 4 green emeralds on like each kind of like corner. And that is to acknowledge the combined world championships that the team won. Now, first off, I want to thank you for putting that information together. Just to take the time to do all that. Now, however, I'm going to respectfully disagree about resetting. The league did not reset.
I should have used a different word than resetting.
I mean, no. I understood where you were going with that. So you could say the league reset itself with Super Bowls. Okay, I'll give you that. However, the NFL was established, I want to say 1918 or 1920 or something.
1920, like I think.
It was under a different name, whatever the case may be, right? And I'll even say this: before, they didn't even have a playoff system. They just had teams that had the better record was deemed the world champion. I don't think they had the playoff system until the 30s. If I'm not, I may be a little off, but that's from what I can recall. The NFL itself as a whole, the history of the NFL, they didn't reset. Now, you're right. There were 2 different leagues. Now, in order for the merger to happen, both leagues, the NFL and the AFL, both agreed that all, the championships that was won prior to the merger would still be considered the world championships. For example, I think someone brought up the Chargers, or even I think the Houston Oilers, teams in the AFL, the original AFL.
Yeah.
When they won their world championship, they considered that a world championship, even though they were AFL and it was NFL, because even with the NFL, there was no such thing as AFL back then. I hope I'm not getting too confusing.
No, you're not.
But
good.
But at before, even prior to the merger, when Jim Brown and Otto Graham won the world championship, the NFL world, that's what it was called. When Johnny Unitas won 3 world championships before he won his first Super Bowl, that's what it was called. So, and I want to push back. I'm going to challenge this because when you go to, and wait, I want to say this. It's not me that's saying we won 8 world championships. That's not, I'm just reporting the facts of the matter, because when you go to MetLife, it breaks down the fact that it has the 8 world championships on the banners. They still have the banners. They have it posted. That picture that I posted on where someone says you need to recount, and I said say less.
Yeah, I saw that
picture from the stadium itself.
Yeah.
So then my pushback is this: either the NFL's lying, the Giants are lying, somebody is not telling the full truth. It's not that I'm saying we got 8.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the NFL is saying we got 8. And the fact that people don't agree with that. And, for whatever reason, I like Masterpiece said, I'm sorry, Silk the Shocker said, it ain't my fault.
Mhm.
It ain't my fault. We got 8 world championships, 4 prior to the merger and 4 after. And again, I just want to push this fact out there. When you look at a ring from, say, the 1956 New York Football Giants, it says world champion on that. And then when you look at the 2007 Super Bowl championship ring, it says world champion on there. So, okay. And the name of this, let me ask you this. Do you know what the first Super Bowl, you remember what it was called?
The NFL and AFL championship game, whatever, I think, yeah.
And it was called that for the first 2 Super Bowls. He just went back and changed the name.
And this thing, I see where you're coming from now. As
and again, you don't have to. I'm not gonna force you to agree with me, because you don't have to.
Yeah.
Because it's in writing. It's fact. And if my question is, God forbid, if you were to go to God rest his soul, Jim Brown, and he was alive, and you told him, hey, your world championship, that don't count, I'm pretty sure he's gonna say something to you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's
probably beat my ass.
He'll beat my ass too at his age. I'm just I get it now. In the time that it is now, that's all people concerned about, or they talk about, is Super Bowls. Yes, because that's what's part of the game now. And one thing I was going to tell that one Giant fan, or that, I'm sorry, I said Giant fan, that one 49er fan, and I was going to hear him out, but I was going to destroy his argument with one word. And I'm not talking mess, I'm just being honest. It's called evolution.
Yeah.
Evolution affects everything. Your people, jobs, and even sports. For example, Major League Baseball. I know people want to talk about, we played, or NFL played less amount of games. Yeah, they played 12. Then they went to 14.
Yeah.
Then they went to 16, and now they're at 17.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called evolution. The sport evolved with the time.
Yeah.
And that's where we got the Super Bowl. That's where we got the Lombardi Trophy. Because 2 leagues merged, because then it evolved into the NFL we know today.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, evolution. There was only 8 teams in the playoffs throughout the 80s. They had 1 wild card team. And then, hold on a sec, Doug, I researched more about the Giants than I ever thought I would. I appreciate you taking the time on that one, Niner fan. So, like I was saying, evolution. They didn't even have a wild card playoff until 93. If I might be off on that. In the early 90s, that's when they finally added the extra round in the playoffs, where they had at the time they had the top 2 buys, and then the
top 2 buys,
then they had the wild card round. Then they had the divisional round. Evolution. Baseball. Let's talk about baseball for a second.
Oh gosh.
Let's talk about baseball for a second.
I don't know anything about baseball except I know.
You know what? I didn't either. I didn't either until I looked at and I saw the fact that the NL and the AL, they didn't even have a playoff. They just played a regular season, and whoever won the AL through the regular season represented the AL in the World Series. And then in the NL, whoever won the NL in the World Series or in the regular season represented the NL in the World Series. And then they played the best of 7. And that's where Yogi Berra, I highly recommend everyone watch Yogi Berra's documentary. It's on Netflix. It's beautifully done. One of my favorite Yankees of all time. Homeboy has 11 World Series rings. And there's a piece in there where Jeter explains to Yogi and was like, Yeah, Yogi, but those rings you got, that's only like, 5 or 6 playoff rings or wins. And then Yogi calmly told Jeter, well, you can come over and count my championship rings anytime you want. Because, Jeter got 5, Yogi got 10. So the fact that I get how people, Mikey, I see you. I didn't realize it was you, Mikey. I got you. The fact that people want to debate it, we could debate it. It's not going to do any good.
Yeah, it's not doing any good.
Because it's fact.
Yeah.
It's fact.
So, but yeah, I see where you're coming from now. The NFL and the AFL both agreed that the championships would still remain. Now they're just adding Super Bowls to it, really.
Yeah, that's all it's doing.
So I guess my title would still be correct, but just kind of incorrect as well.
You know what? It could stay correct, Dash. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. But hold on a second. Shit. Oh, you son of a trying to get a water. Okay. All right. How you doing, Dash?
Doing good. I enjoyed the Thanksgiving game with the NFL breaking record of Deron Blaine getting now 5 pick sixes in a NFL season. I'm glad for him, and I know there's more to come. So basically, no one will be able to break that record how do you say the wording? Nobody will be able to beat the record for I can't even say it.
You know what? You don't want me to talk for you because I can't talk either today. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. But Dash, I hope to see you Thursday night. Hopefully I know you'll be watching the game.
Yep.
And let me hear one time, man.
Let's go Giants.
Ow! I appreciate you, brother. Have a good night. Mikey, I'm going to bring you on, but you're going to say my outro, right? Okay. All right. I got. He said, okay. What's up, Mike?
Motherfucker. You motherfucker. You have all these softies. We're all freaking agreeing with you because this is your fucking show. And you know what? Let's do this now. Let's kill this now. All right, let's kill. Let's go, Giants. Ow. Let's go, Giants. Ow.
You got to say when you're done. You can't say it now. You got to say when you're about to go. That don't count.
See, you get 3 of them out of me. See, I did 2 of them, and you get 3 of them.
More. Okay, all right. You better say the last one, or
Let's go, Lawrence Taylor. Let's go, Lawrence Taylor. Ow. But dude. And then they get on my ass because I'm messing with them on the comments, and it's about being clear. It's about being concise. It's okay if you stutter. It's okay. It's not because you have a speech impediment. It's more of a confidence impediment.
And had I known it was you, I'd have been like, don't listen to that fool. He's just messing. That's exactly what I was saying.
He just messed. And I was in Dallas. It was one of the best badass experiences I've had. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I went to the game. It was today is the last day of my vacation, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly. But with your ass, because we did this. You called me, and you called me a little inebriated. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I love you.
I kind of figured.
I know. Like you got me on that juice. I love you, Sneaky. You my dog. I stick up for you. We fight.
I love you too. Hey, we family.
We fam bam. We
got 2 in the house, baby. What?
No.
Nobody know about that.
Something that I didn't catch. How the hell are you a Michigan fan? Like how the hell are you a Michigan fan?
No, I'm a Michigan and an Arizona fan.
No, Sneaky, you can't do that shit. You cannot do that.
They're not in the same conference. They're not in the same conference. I can do that.
You can't. You just can't. You can't, Steve. You can't. But you know what about you?
I am. It's not like I'm an Arizona Sun Devil and a U of A fan. No,
you threw me under the bus when you introduced me to Jeffco. I was like, "Well, Mr. Jeffco, my friend right here," and you're like, "Damn it, Mike! Like you fucked that up." Like, no, dude. Like, what do you mean you fucked that up? Dude, this is what we do. And dude, if Jetfish started north of Feta from Jump Street, we would be. I'm not saying in the mix as far as the top 4, but they would be in the mix is like out. They would at least just have one loss. It is
Right.
what it is, though. Arizona,
Hey,
what
hey, at
if you
least we
pay
got the
attention,
Territorial Cup. At least we got it, and we got it. I
you
did want to
said
put
we.
yes,
You
bear
said
down.
the fuck that sneaky. Nah, hell no, dude. Dude, you my
Hell
dog.
yeah.
Dude, and I ain't going over the historical shit bullshit that you guys went over, and then you have the nerve to call about say evolution, but you said evolution without black people in the mix of these championships fucking being won.
Yeah, I mean, but am I not
Shut
wrong
up!
about the evolution of the game? That is
Shut up!
fact. It's fact.
You said well, economic evolution, yes. So who had more money played freaking games, and who had less money didn't play, or they weren't allowed to play. So the black athlete, the Latino athlete didn't participate. And you know what? You should be ashamed of yourself.
What?
Because, dude.
We
But
are
let
look,
Wikipedia.
look, I told you evolution, it's the same thing. And matter of fact, the fact that Latinos and blacks, we all played in the same game, evolution of the game. And the same thing with again baseball. Baseball at one time did not recognize the Negro leagues. Now
I
they
hate
do.
baseball.
Now
I
they're
hate baseball.
I don't mind baseball. I like the Yankees,
No,
but
no.
now they do.
Have you ever heard my argument about pro baseball? And I'm gonna give it to you.
Mhm.
And you're gonna fucking reason with this. No, I went for
Okay.
the Diamondbacks. Of course, I had to because half the fucking huddle is the Rangers. So I was
Rangers,
doing the
yeah.
Diamondbacks. So I had to be a dickhead about it. But my argument with baseball and pro baseball, it's
Pause. Gabe, you don't know. How am I a bandwagon for Michigan? I know the fact that they won the national championship in 1997. Oh, and the fact that we in Arizona was the back then Pac-10 champion.
dude, and that's
Back
another thing
then.
we need to talk about. Like the saddest thing about this year is the dismemberment of the Pac-10, not the Pac-12. What
Well,
the
now it's the
Pac-10,
Pac-12. Now it's
but what the Pac-10 was something beautiful. It was two teams in Washington, two teams in Oregon, two teams in Northern California, two teams in Southern California, and two teams in Arizona that always played each other. It was beautiful. It was something beautiful, and money and a shit deal killed that, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. It hurts
yeah. No,
me.
I liked Michigan way longer before 2 years ago.
I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy that Arizona beat UCLA. I rather had them beat UCLA in football as their last game than beat USC because UCLA beat hurt my heart. And then of course, round ball is round ball, and fucking in round ball, you know who's the shit around ball.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
know, we know. And then getting them in the Big 12, like, yeah, they're all talking shit about football, but the Big 12 basketball is gonna be no joke. No fucking joke.
This is going
And
to be a big week for football, for college football.
dude, Bama's gonna win.
You think Bama's going to win the whole thing?
No, Bama's gonna beat Georgia and fuck
Ooh,
a lot of things up.
that is going to be a shakeup.
Dude, Bama is just Bama, and they do that shit.
Hold on a second. I hope I can add. 'Cause I got it on my other phone. Ah, shoot.
Me, Sneaky, I got your back, bro. I'll mic you about it, and I told you, like, I'm a dickhead and all this shit. And then I'm sorry if I came at your cronies or your lackeys in a certain way. I was just
Oh,
fucking
I appreciate the apology. I do appreciate that apology.
your cronies and your lackeys. But
But before I let you go, you want to say
you're
anything
letting
about
me go.
well, I got other people in the background. I got
No,
backstage.
put them in with me because, dude, fuck that, Sneak. You're not gonna do that shit to me. I'm not that dude.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not. I do that to everybody, though. I'll tell you
No,
what. This is what I'll do. Hold
but
on.
what did I call you? That's that sociopathic shit. And I told you that shit. I did. I called you out on that shit. And then the thing, dude, I love you as you're my dog, and then you had Aaron all up in your dude. Aaron fucking watches your shit. That's fucking amazing.
Okay, well, since you brought him in, and then I'm gonna bring in Danny too for a sec.
What's up, man?
Oh, it's Aaron.
What's going on? That's Raider Aaron. Yes.
What up? What up? What up?
Hey, dude, you know what I told? You know what made me put me on Sneaky? What
What's up,
put me
Danny?
on? You know what put me on? Fucking the huddle and put me on. I did a post on this fucker down here. I smoked his ass. I smoked his ass because all I did was talk shit to Cowboy fans. But I'm that real Cowboy fan. I smoked him. I compared him to Donald Trump, Yolanda
Hey, now,
Saldivar.
I forgot. Okay, I forgot. Is it cool that you guys are on together?
No, fuck, this is my dog.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
No. No, it wasn't even bad. It wasn't a bad thing. Like, we came to a mutual last thing. Dude, you need to change your freaking fire alarm. You're still with your fire alarm. Do you need to be a man and change that shit?
Send me your address. I'm gonna send you a 9-volt battery. That bitch has been chirping for the last 6 months. Okay,
Dude, I'm an electrician, dude. That's an install.
We shouldn't have bet a hat. We should have bet a 9-volt battery.
What's we?
That's what we should have done.
Oh no. We never bet nothing. Also, now you acknowledge that.
No. I'm talking about Raider, Aaron and myself. We had a bet going for the Giants and the Raider game. I lost. I paid it off, and I should have known better. Instead of a hat, which I give, the loser had to buy the winner a hat, and we should have said the loser had to buy the winner a battery.
Hey, Sneak, can I tell Aaron what Camera knows me? Dude, hey, you know what Camera owes me? I've gotten off TikTok, so when I catch up to the dude, you know what he owes me, Aaron?
What's he owe you?
He owes me 5 Daddy's Little Princesses.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that. Yes.
So every time he's on a live or whatever the fuck he's doing, when I pop up and I go, "Who's Daddy's Little Princess?" You know what that fucker needs to say? I am.
So look, you got some donations coming your way if you need some.
Donations.
Batteries. You need some batteries. All right, I gotta get my boy Danny in here. Danny.
Get Danny in.
What's good, bro?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Danny?
I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah, yo,
Danny.
I ain't gonna say much, but I saw your Instagram and it was quite live.
What happened,
right?
Danny?
It was there's a reason why it's private. That's all I'm gonna say.
What's up, Danny? You and your feelings,
Danny be living his best life, and I ain't mad at you. So the Giants, we won 2 straight.
Yep.
Tell me how you feel about Tommy DeVito.
My man, I mean, he's living his life too.
He's living his life right now.
I would get at Tommy DeVito's mom. Straight the fuck up. She's a thickie, all blonde and shit. Zzz.
Oh my God.
Dude, don't tell me you don't look at her like that. Don't tell me you haven't looked at her like that. Dude, fucking Dolly Parton was in a fucking Cowboys fucking cheerleader uniform, dog.
No, I don't want to talk about that. Oh my!
That was a horrible sight.
At first I thought, when I saw the meme the next day that it was people thought it was the cheerleader from the last time they won the Super Bowl. I actually thought that. I'm like, oh wait, that's Dolly Parton. Oh, okay.
Dude,
Cool.
you actually rolled the dick on that. You really did, man. Like that was whack, dude. That was like, of course, that was cheap and whack.
But look, and I'm not gonna lie to you, and I don't remember who it was, but somebody. So I posted that on TikTok, and then somebody said, "Hey, I still would."
Oh my God!
Yeah.
And you know what I put on there? I'm like, we can be friends. And I instantly followed him. I was like, yep.
So Danny's a Giant fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why you guys happy that y'all won? Like that's stupid.
What do you mean? What happy? You played to win the game.
That's all. That's all I get. Yeah.
You don't Herm Edwards, and then you mentioned Herm Edwards like he's cool. Fuck that fool. That fool's a scum devil.
Well, yeah. But I mean, that's a whole different story how he got fired too. However, I only mention that because it's true. And I was saying you don't play to lose. And we're all competitors out there. Even Joe Shane said in his whole press conference, we got players here that are going to be playing beyond next year.
Hey, but who do the Cowboys
or
play?
beyond this year.
What's up, Bubba?
Who do the Cowboys play?
Oh, fucking Aaron. You got the D in your mouth already. Oh, Darrell, you got that D in your mouth.
Who they play, man? Are they playing a winning team or a losing team? Because if they're playing a losing team, then forget about it.
Shut your mouth with that shit. Hey, that's so funny how ballsy you get, bro. I love it. I fucking love that shit, dog. Hey, it's cute. It's cute, Bubba. It's cute.
It's because he played the Cowboys. That's why I have to.
Dude, you know what's up with the boys, dude. You know the boys are playing like off the charts. You like that shit, right? But as an NFC East guy, and for a long time not admitting it, Jalen Hurts is for real. He's for real, for real. Like,
ways, I mean, he's finding ways to win.
But that's for real.
Matters,
like, no, but that's for real, for real. Like that's respect, like mad respect. Like, damn, like fucking damn, that was awesome, motherfucker.
Well, you got to give everybody credit because for homeboy to kick that 60-yarder in the rain.
Yeah, that was
in
big.
the rain.
That was big.
In the rain.
I mean,
that was a miracle.
that's huge in itself. And the defense doing what they needed to do to keep Buffalo with just 3 points, stop them from scoring. Although
everything happens,
Buffalo
happens for them all the time, bro.
What I'm
like
saying, Buffalo
everything happens all the
game.
time for the Eagles all
and
year.
I'm gonna say the if factor. If that receiver would have known where that ball was going to go, like if him and Allen was on the same page, that would have been the ball game right there.
Shut the fuck, dude.
I'm just calling it like
happened
it is.
for Hurts. It happened for Hurts. Like, dude, just give the dude his flowers. Like honestly, that dude is that dude.
I'm giving his flowers. I have no choice but to. I have no.
Dude, I was there. I was there though. I was in Dallas. I was at the chart. You know where my brother lives? Fucking Sneaky.
Where's he live?
My brother lives in Bishop Art.
Here in Dallas?
Yeah, he lives right behind the fucking zoo, dude. Like, he has a brand new house in the middle of a gentrified fucking hood.
I'll be honest, I don't know where Bishop Park is at.
Bishop Art. It's like downtown. It's okay. Down.
Gotcha.
It's down. It's right behind the zoo, behind the Dallas Zoo. That's where he lives.
Okay. I've never been to the Dallas Zoo.
While I was there, it was a shit.
It was a shit. Sneaky, I thought you went to the Dallas Zoo. You to that store in the mall, right?
Say what?
That store in the mall. When you go to that mall, that Dallas store.
Oh yeah, you mean the Dallas Cowboys? Yeah, that zoo. Yeah,
that zoo.
Yeah.
Well, there's one in Frisco where I spend a shitload of money on. Fuck.
The Frisco Mall?
No, the one in Frisco, dude, at that outlet, dude, I got crazy, dude. I spent too much money at that bitch. It was like El Ros. You know, when Mexicans come to the United States and then they go to El Ros, it was like that shit. It was like that shit. Hey, you know what? I'm glad you got rid of all those simp ass fools that were earlier. These dudes are appropriate for the conversation we have now.
Well, Mikey, you're not letting them talk. That's why.
Let me just say.
Mikey.
Go ahead, Raider.
Let me just say, guy here is the most reasonable Cowboy fan compared to all the Cowboy fans I've met, man. He's the most reasonable one. He shut me up, though. I'll tell you that.
I fucked him up, dude. Fucked him up. I smoked him, but I had to because he was an asshole. His smile pissed people off. And I was like, well, that's my guy. Like, I have to be friends with this dude. So when they saw us having a live together, it pissed people off. It did, right? Remember, Eric? It pissed because you know what, dude? Fuck Cowboy fans. That's my shtick. Anyway, I don't like Cowboy fans, dog. Can't stand them.
I love Mikey already. I love Mikey already.
Look, Mikey's real.
Yeah,
he's a realist. I love it.
I gotta be real. And I knew we were gonna hit it off the first time we talked. I knew we were gonna hit it off. I knew we were.
Well, on the show too, with the huddle, and when everybody's agreeing, it gets on my nerves. It really does. So I gotta Ric Flair the motherfucker, and then find an angle where I have to go against my own common sense to fight against four other dudes, but I find a way to do it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the argument in itself is more entertaining than agreeing all the goddamn time.
So, Aaron, you got your reasonable cowboy fan. I got mine, and that's Dash. He is definitely.
Oh, I have a question for Mike. I have a question for Mikey.
Tell me, Bubba.
All right, brother. Do you wish that Jerry Jones would die?
What the fuck kind of shit is that? You should never wish the demise or the death.
No.
Hold on.
I have a reason why I'm asking that question.
There is a reason why, and I can second why his reason.
I have a reason why. It's another Cowboys fan, and it's another Cowboys fan in this like little podcast that wishes Jerry Jones would die. I don't know if you met him already, but his name is Loops. And he despises Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones.
That's stupidity. That's big stupidity. Like,
do you like him as an owner though? Seriously, do you like him as an owner?
He is not the guy. He's just a letterhead. So the letterhead is the letterhead.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's the letterhead. Dude, it's more.
He's the boss.
It's more Will McClay and Steven, and you guys know that, right? And then check this shit out. How fortuitous this is. So the host of this show, right, calls me out of the damn blue. Calls me the damn blue to my phone, right? And we have a conversation of things that happen. I'm not going to go into detail or whatever. But one of the parts of our conversation was, what is the best thing for Jerry Jones to do for, PR or whatever, because all the shit that he was getting because of DeMarcus Ware. And then that weekend, what do they do? Right. And I thought it was fortuitous, but our end result was they should go in together. Right. Put Jimmy and Jerry at the same time, which would have been cool, but he knew, and he's smart, and he knows. Jerry Jones look, Aaron, the whole reason the fucking Raiders are in Vegas and have all the clout they are in Vegas is because of Jerry Jones. The whole reason there's a team in LA and they have that market in itself is because of Jerry Jones. Y'all might talk shit or whatever, but what Jerry Jones is the shit. And the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys have more active players they have drafted, playing, and circulating in the league than all y'all funky teams that can fucking draft or get fucking rookies. Y'all can't. And it's fucking crazy. Yeah, they haven't won shit. It's their thing, but they are the NFL, dog.
We'll trade you Mark Davis for Jerry Jones, man.
What happened?
We'll trade you Mark Davis for Jerry.
Oh my God.
Hey, dude. Hey, you, Mark, dude. But Jerry,
what's up with his haircut, bro? Freaking is the.
He thinks he's Peso Pluma.
Oh my God,
guys! Jerry thought I do gotta move on because I gotta bring other people on. So,
Sneaky, sorry about the alarm, man. I'll fix it. I promise you, man. I'll take it out.
We'll send batteries over.
Hey, let's make a bet on a battery. All right.
Battery, like a dildo battery or what?
Has a new battery. I put it in last month and it's still.
Bullshit is because it's not wired right. You got to get. It's the.
He got to jumpstart it.
Man, I'm giving you a hard time. Yeah, it's your house. You do what you want to do. Is as long as you can sleep through it. That's all that. That's
right.
How long has he had that, Nikki? For real, how long has he had that?
The past
it's
month.
been about a month.
Dude, what the fuck? What the hell's wrong with you?
About a month? I know when we made the bet, when the Giants played the Raiders, I know it was then, because that's when Mama Boss was like, is that our house? I'm like, no, that's not our house.
No, dude, I would have called him on the first time I heard it, dude. I'm an electrician, so that's a big thing to me.
I didn't even pay attention to it until, my wife mentioned it.
No, I think it's funny when fools like try to make like statements or talk shit, and then the background you hear that shit like, well, be a fucking man and change your fucking battery before you come at me like a dick.
or they talk mess and like the room is like not cleaned. Like you see a messy floor and all that.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Whatever, Sneaky. With your bullshit. Hey, dude, he had some simp ass dumbasses earlier, dude, agreeing with him in his bullshit and then talking about evolution.
Look,
but like,
they weren't. They had no choice but to because I was right. You know.
no, dude, that's
Is
that
that what you
bullshit. I
said?
told
It's
you.
like the psychoticness of what of
No, I called you a sociopath.
psychopath.
You was,
Sociopath. That's right.
you're a
Sociopath. That's right.
sociopathic ass dude, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you won't have a better fucking segment of show than you had it here. Like you won't. You won't because it's not like the less and fuck that. Nah, but fuck that shit. Where the shit? Did he block me? That's fucked
No,
up.
I didn't. I did not block you. But I did.
That was on cue. That's
That
like a
was right
snare.
on cue. Aaron,
Yeah.
who y'all play this week?
We're bye week. We're bye.
Okay, yeah, same here. Same here.
Hey, you know your head coach is a Wildcat, right?
Yeah, Wildcat.
Wildcat.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up. You don't know shit. You probably don't know shit about college either. Just like Sneaky. Same shit.
Hey, I know a little bit about college.
Last time I watched college was in high school, man. That's it. I stopped watching college a long time ago, bro. I forgot. All
Aaron, with Aaron, he just likes being a dick.
Hey man, look, I just came on this man on TikTok and just went out with whatever I got, man. I just did it.
Aaron and Mikey should have a podcast together.
They should.
No, we should. We're the shit, bro.
I joined.
I wouldn't let him talk.
I can't find his YouTube. I was trying to find like that. You see mine, bro. Mine's full of, you know what? Mine's full of.
My lady's hitting me up. Put up with you,
Aaron, let me hear one time, man.
All right. Hey, Mikey, let's go.
What up? Oh,
appreciate you, fam. Mikey, let me hear one time.
No, I ain't leaving.
Mikey, I got other people I got to bring on. I have like less than 30 minutes left of the show.
Let's go for Giants. Oh,
You gonna let him go? You let him go with that?
No. I got him already. Yeah, no. How you doing, Danny?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
You know what? We got to win. We got to win.
We got to win and be on vacation.
I'm going to bring on Brandon and where's DZ? Young K, I see you, man. Hang in there. I want to bring on Giant fans real quick.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about this weekend? Wait, hold on. Brandon had something to tell me. What do you got to say,
ahead,
Brandon?
Hey, Sneaky, look right behind you. You remember? You know what I got ordered. You see that thing right behind you?
Which one? This one?
No, the underneath the trophy.
Underneath the trophy.
A little bit more to your right.
I mean, trophy though.
Okay. Underneath?
You're pointing at it. You know what it is.
The trophy? The trophy.
The cooler?
No, I ordered a belt for a New York Giants belt.
Oh, okay.
The championship belt.
Oh, there you go.
It's they did a collab with the wrestling, the WWE, something like that.
I've seen that belt. Yeah, I've seen that belt. Yeah.
I
Which
ordered
it. The one that they're selling online right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could have got it from me.
I know, but like it was on sale, so
yeah, my stuff ain't on sale.
Yeah, I got it for like it's right now it's going for like $500 on this app, and I just got it for $35.
Oh, you got those? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So mine's a little different than. Well, I got my cup.
You got that blue one. You got that blue one, right?
Yeah, I got the blue one with the 4. Yeah, and then I even got a newer one. Have y'all seen the newer one that I got?
I don't think
no.
Hold on, let me grab it. Hold on. So, this one.
Oh, that one's nice.
This one's my favorite one right here.
I gotta give me a belt.
Oh, I want it so bad, but
hey,
gotta give me a
Danny,
belt.
hit me up. Hold on
I
a
gotta
second.
give me a
Let me
belt.
get my. Hit me up.
Put it underneath my TV in a case.
So okay, you can. So I had this one's a little. So I had this one custom.
That one's fire. I like that.
So how I got it custom, and I'll try and bring it close. So I got the Giants, and they got the emblem on here, but here it has
It shows all the years. All the years. Yeah, that's
it
sick.
has all 8.
That's sick.
And then on this one, it has all 4
got
of
the Super Bowl logos. Yeah.
And I reached out to my guy, and I told him, I was like, because originally this belt only came with these 2 panels right here, and he said we can add panels if you want, and then those are the 2 that I added on.
How long did it take to get you in the mail? To get to you?
Oh, I got it within a month.
Oh, that's not bad. That's good.
So, I mean, yeah, if you guys are interested, hit me up on IG, and we'll do. I'll tell you, and guys, look, I'm gonna be real. I have lost friendships due to money, so I know how money and how business and friendship don't mix.
Right.
So I will definitely take care. You know what I'm saying? You know where to find me. I ain't going anywhere. So
maybe next time I'll hit you up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll admit yours for $30. It's a lot cheaper than mine. And the reason why mine and Danny, of course I'll tell you the price. Like my ring is hitting that. You hear? I mean that's
solid.
It got weight to it too. It's not like it's light.
That's solid. That's solid.
It's like a real belt.
It's like a real wrestling belt.
It's like a WWE belt.
Yeah,
like, legit.
Yeah, I got mine yesterday. I didn't get it now. I just ordered it yesterday, and I'm gonna get it by December 3rd or December 5th.
Oh well, good deal, man. I hope you enjoy it.
There you go.
I hope you enjoy
Oh, I will, bro. I will sleep with it. I will enjoy it.
I think so. The one, obviously the one I got over there, I have it autographed by a lot of the players. I might actually take this one with me to New Orleans and get it autographed, but we'll see.
Hey, at least we got the dub against the Patriots.
Yeah, man.
Wide left. Thank God.
Dude, I'm sorry for interrupt, but like,
you good, bro.
Like I seen your TikTok when you said that when you predict the left kick. I'm like, there's no way that Sneaky is predicting that kick.
All I said was, I don't know if you guys were in those were in the group, the live or whatever. I just said, let's manifest. Let's just believe that it's going to go wide left.
And it'll happen.
And it happened.
I exited out of TikTok. I left up when you said that. Like I'm not gonna see the rest. I want to see it, but like myself. And then I'm like, because the ball was a little bit like curving towards the top, and then it did it curved out to the outside, and I'm like, there's no way Sneaky called it.
I didn't call it. I'm gonna be honest. We manifested. We believed that I was gonna go wide left. So my belief plus everybody else, we just I don't even know. You believe it? It's gonna happen.
Hey, I'm gonna say something else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We still have a chance.
We're not eliminated yet. Mathematically, we're not eliminated.
Hey, at least we're in 3rd place, not like the Commanders.
Yeah, and I know Ant was giving me crap. We excited. I'm not excited. I'm relieved. I'm relieved to the fact that we are not at the bottom of the NFC East, I should say.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll take it. But DZ, what you got, man? You've been kind of quiet,
man.
I'm so happy we won too because I'm in the New England area, and if we didn't,
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you live in New England?
In the area, Massachusetts. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's Patriots fans, and obviously, yeah, it's mostly just Patriots fans and a mix of every other team.
All right. Well, guys, I do got to move on. I appreciate y'all coming on. If anything, I'll be here Thursday. I'll
Yeah,
be here
definitely.
Thursday, and I might even. I mean, I might even have the game on at the same time. I don't know. We'll see.
For sure.
But Brandon, let me hear it one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you, fam. DZ, let me hear what you got.
One more for I was gonna hit you. I'll probably hit you up for the holidays for those belts. Do they have like sales, or are they just always the same price?
I can always check with my guy. I mean, I can always ask.
Because I want it for I might ask for my birthday or Christmas. I want it so bad.
Okay, yeah, just let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, and we'll talk about it for sure.
All right. Rangers are better than the Devils, and let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you, fam. Have a good night, Danny.
Yeah, brother. Man, I'm just liking. Listen, I like the way that Hyatt is getting more targets, bro.
100 yards. Hey, hopefully the first of many.
I just like that they're getting him more involved, and him and DeVito having this little, connection. Yeah. I mean, hey, I would prefer. Like, I know they said that by the Packers game on Monday night, December 11th, that Tyrite might start. I'd rather ride it out with DeVito. I'd rather ride it out with DeVito.
Now, that's not final yet. That's not final.
Right.
They said they're going to talk about it. Everybody is, on break right now, and that is up for discussion. So
yeah. So I mean, they're still debating.
Yeah, we'll see. So I just wanted to. Hopefully that calmed your nerve down just a little bit, because I'm with you. Let's stick with the hot hand.
Yeah, man. I will let the kid ride out. But I don't know if you've seen the video on Instagram that he had like a signing today at some deli.
I did. Yeah,
bro,
lining out the door.
Man, it's amazing what this kid is doing, though. Like,
well, I mean, he's a homegrown kid.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's one of your own.
Yeah,
and of course, someone, from the neighborhood playing for the home team. That's what you want.
You can't get no better than that, man.
Yeah. And that's why I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Dable is like, you know what? Let's just stick with the kid.
Let's keep him as a backup.
Yeah, Ty, you hang around because I don't know if you saw Shane's press conference. It didn't look like they were going to re-sign him. It didn't sound like.
You talking about Tyrod?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Shane was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be gone. Like he got one more year left in his contract.
He a little bit left on his contract, and so I don't know. I'm not. It just didn't sound reassuring, And
did you hear about the little beef? Well, supposedly the media was trying to say that it was beef between Dable and Wink.
See, the only thing I want to know: did the pizza have pineapple on it?
That's what I was gonna.
That's what I want to know.
Fighting over the last slice of pizza.
And I just want to know if it had pineapple. I understand the argument. I do. Right. And I'm hoping that when I go to New Orleans, I'm going to find out if it had pineapple on it.
You got to do that.
That's what I'm really curious about. That's what I want to know. But Danny, let me hear one time, man.
Yeah, man. We on vacation. Well deserved. Man. Our boys deserve it. So we'll be back Monday night, December 11th, against those cheeseheads. And hopefully we keep on winning. And, for those Giant fans that don't want us to win and tank, I was actually one of those. I will admit that I was one of those fans that just, let's tank it out. But you know what? I reevaluated everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Let's just play it out. We play to win the game.
See what happens.
That's it. All right, my brother. Good night. And you say you're gonna do something Thursday, right? For sure.
Yeah, I'll see you Thursday. All
right, for sure. All right. Let's go Giants. Ow. Later,
I
brother.
Appreciate you, man. Later. Young K.
What's good?
What's going on? I'm gonna bring on everybody else. Emac, you there?
Hello.
Cool.
And Young K, what's going on, brother?
What's good, bro?
Oh shoot.
Good.
It's good that I got you two on because y'all two gonna be head to head on Thursday.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything else because I know we're going to lose and Gino sucks and Pete Carroll's an old hag.
Well, damn. There goes that.
I'm sorry, but I'd rather have Mitch Trubisky over Geno Smith.
If the Dallas Cowboys overlook you guys, bro, it's gonna be hard. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But you know, I was kind of wanted to come on the show, be vocal about our defense because I mean it's still top 3 without Trayvon Diggs out, bro. And you know, a lot of people were saying that the Dallas Cowboys they would be in trouble without Trayvon Diggs, without their All-Pro starting cornerback, and you have DeRon Bland who is having a Defensive Player of the Year type year. And then you know, I'm just saying like. Imagine if we would have had Trayvon Diggs. Our defense would have been historical.
About the whole Robert Bland thing, I have not paid attention.
You said what?
I have not paid attention.
Hey, he a ball hawk.
Yeah.
Hassan, what do you think about all this? It's been a minute since he's been on the show. What do you think?
I've been here since like the 90th episode. I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, well, we're on 226, so it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Wait, actually? Oh, I didn't know that. Bland went high on the odds for Defensive Player of the Year. I think he's like 3rd. I think it's Garrett, Parsons, then him. Bland's doing great. But I wonder what they're going to do with him when Diggs comes out because he originally played safety and Gilmore's playing corner. So I hope I'm curious on what they're going to do. I think they're still going to move him back to safety. I think Dallas should win this Thursday. I'm going to be honest. If the game was at Seattle, Dallas would still win, but I think the chances would go down still. It's just I don't know. When Dallas goes on the road, it's just I always get this weird feeling that something's just going to turn around and they can just. But it's at Dallas. I think they should win. And then who do they got next? The week after Young K?
Philly.
Oh, it's at Dallas. So it's at Dallas.
I thought you guys were home this week.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I'm saying in a hypothetical, if they were on the road, I don't know, but they're at home. Should not be worried.
I got to be completely honest, Sneaky.
You got a what?
I got to be completely honest about how it's going to happen in the AFC in the playoffs. I really don't think the Chiefs, Ravens, and Dolphins will even pass the divisional round.
I disagree with the Ravens part because their defense, man, it's ridiculous.
It's maybe ridiculous, but they're known to choke in the divisional round anyway with Lamar. And I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are far the better team. They're a better second half of the season team and talking about top 3 head coaches in the NFL with Doug Peterson. Trevor Lawrence, I think, is that guy to finally take Jacksonville farther than what they should have. And then their defense, like they got pretty solid front 7, I heard, with Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
And then Miami, I don't think Tua was the answer to take them that far. The Chiefs are hangover as hell. Like
they don't have any wide receivers.
Yeah, that's true. Their receivers.
I think. Okay, I'll agree to an extent about they don't have about the wide receiver portion. They do actually have some wide receivers. It's just you don't know which one's going to show up. The ones with hands or the ones without.
Remember the MVS drop against the Eagles? I think those drops like that can haunt the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, that's kind of been their issue all season. But I do believe that Andy Reid will address it and it will be cleaned up by the time the playoffs come. Look, I'm going to tell you this is my opinion about the Chiefs. you can't count them out until it's the end of the fourth quarter and your team has the lead against the Chiefs. Because they find a way, just like how the Eagles are doing it right now. They find a way to win. And if we were to look at that Chiefs-Eagles game, they left 10 points on the board. Or on the field, I should say.
I gotta be honest, Eagles are frauds. They are. I mean, like, even if they play against bad teams, they came and blow them out for shit. And even when they play,
you say they're frauds, but you know, they're 10-1 right now. So
Bush takes no skill. I'm sorry.
That game,
and that's not even real quarterback sneak.
Young K, you wanted to say something real quick? Go ahead.
I was about to say that the Eagles should have lost 2 in a row.
They should have lost to Buffalo.
Agreed.
Like Josh Allen and what's that wide receiver alongside with Stephon Diggs? What is his name?
Gabe Davis.
I know you're talking about.
Gabe Davis, bro. He was wide open in the end zone in overtime.
I can say that was PI in overtime. You guys see that play with Diggs, where that PI wasn't called. It was like one of the first plays of the overtime, the first drive in Buffalo. There was a little flag that they didn't really call, and there was a little flag that they didn't call in the beginning. But listen, if they changed that rule for Josh Allen,
nothing new. Reed will address the receivers, which I figured.
Well, like this is why this is going to haunt the Chiefs in the playoffs when it's playoff time, bro.
I'm going to tell you, the Chiefs just turn it on a different gear.
I feel like if the Chiefs just have Patrick Mahomes, they'll be fit. They'll be straight.
Right.
Maybe.
Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey. That's all they need. And, they're good.
And defense, Chris Jones on the other
defense
side. Of course,
outside of Chris Jones is not that great.
And, the thing about the Eagles, they're finding ways to win by not playing their best football. That's just the bottom line.
And
I know we could say that, they should have lost 2 straight. We could say they should have lost against the Cowboys, but they didn't. For whatever reason, they didn't. And it's just,
that Cowboys game.
So Morgan says we suck on the road. That's a tough, And then you guys are undefeated at home right now.
I can agree with that because it's going to affect them. It's going to affect them in the playoffs. If you beat, in the scenario right now, you face the division leader for the NFC South team. You're 5, the NFC South team is 4. You go on the road, you should win that. And then, for example, in the second round, if you go to Philly or go to San Francisco, you're in panic mode. You got to start fixing that. You got to start winning on the road against good teams. Like Buffalo, for example, they're going to Buffalo in a few weeks. I think
they're going to Buffalo and Miami.
They're going to Buffalo and Miami. If you win those games, start motivating yourself, start improving, which could lead to beating a good playoff team in the playoffs. So, but that Eagles game on the road, I couldn't see I couldn't watch what I was seeing. It was like at the end, you got the encroachment, you got the 2 delay games, the false start. It was a whole mess.
One thing is, Sneaky, I think we need to stop hyping Baltimore when playoff time. Like, I really don't think they're going to make it that far, even if their defense was good. Like, Lamar is not that guy. I really don't.
I don't know.
And then,
right now they're on top of the AFC.
They're going to find shit to
and we still have time to, figure out which team is going to come up front in the AFC. Because that one week bye, that's huge.
But they have beat good teams. Don't get me wrong; they're a good regular season team, but they're just not really surprising when it comes to playoff time. And Miami, on the other hand, I'd rather lose to a good team than shit teams, but Miami's still not there yet. Their defense is mid at best. And you got number one offense.
But
Still can't
when you have a team, when you have an offense that could put up 70 points, your defense could be mid all day.
Yeah, that's
when you have that a powerful offense, it don't matter what kind of defense you got, because there's no way, even a mid defense will get you a win when you have an offense like that.
I'm starting. I'm starting to be excited about the Dallas Cowboys, man, because they're starting to be more balanced. The offense is starting to click, and then we already know how the defense is. I mean, if this team show up like this, we have a gauntlet of teams coming up. I mean, this will prove who we are. And I would say if the Dallas Cowboys at least win 4 of these
What's
games,
up, Zone? I see you, fam.
If the Dallas Cowboys could win at least 4 of these games, I can believe that this team can win a Super Bowl.
I agree, but it's gonna be tough. The scenario that you want to face the winner of the NFC South, and you want hopefully a team like Detroit to beat
the Niners, but
Dave said, just beat the Niners. Just beat the Niners again. Wait, just to beat by the Niners. Oh, just to get beat by the Niners again.
I was about to mention something like
that. I had to read that over a couple of times, but I knew what Gabe was saying. I don't want
to see the Niners again.
What's up? What's up, fam?
I was going to mention.
Well, I mean, you got to face. Okay, it depending how the seating kind of works out. It's going to be interesting. Okay. And after this, I do kind of have to move on. I do have 2 people I want to bring on.
I do want to see Dallas.
I got you.
So you got Seahawks, Eagles, at Buffalo, at Miami, Detroit, and then at Commanders. If you guys play your cards right, the at Commanders game won't mean nothing, right? You don't want to go into a season I was last year where you had to beat the Commanders to get the division, right? Or had to beat the Commanders and then get help. You don't want to be in that situation. And then, you had Howell put up career numbers on you guys. So, we're kind of
this Thanksgiving.
Huh?
He didn't this Thanksgiving.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
And I didn't. I didn't.
I feel because as of right now, the standing I saw, Detroit would face Minnesota in the 7, or no, probably not now because they just lost. But going back to what I said, I think you could face you try to face Detroit or an NFC South team. Then the divisional's a challenging game. You should win that, I hope. And then NFC Championship. It's gonna take a lot. I think
no matter what, you're gonna face either Philly or San Fran.
Yeah, exactly. So
depending on the round. So
like if you want, like for example, if you want to face an NFC South team, the winner of that division, you want to be lucky and have Detroit beat Philly or San Francisco, and then face Detroit in the divisional, beat Detroit, NFC Championship, you face Philly or San Francisco.
Yeah, Minnesota is still 7th seed. After
they are? Okay. They are.
But hey guys, I hate to say this. I gotta move on real quick. I need to bring 2 people on. El Capitan has been trying to get on for a while.
Okay.
Hassan, it's been good to see you. Emac, see what you guys say real quick.
I'm if you're wondering why it says Hooper on my thing, because I play basketball too.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, there's open gyms for free on Sundays, like 6 to 8 p.m. And I actually have TikTok, Young K, for a minute now.
Wait, repeat that again.
I have you on TikTok.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, DMAC Daddy 99.
Just DM me. I'll follow you back.
All right. Anyway, I love you guys. Love you, Sneaky. Love you, Young K, Hasten, everybody on this podcast. Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. Hassan, let me hear one time.
Giants
Hassan,
suck.
Hey, that's dope. We rhyme, bro. K-San, Hassan. That's dope.
Sir. Giants suck.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Okay, but just go ahead and say it over.
I got you. Let's go Giants out.
I appreciate you. I'll let you say whatever, but can't let you say that. Young K, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, man.
Let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you, pal. Be good. El Capitan, Daryl.
What's up?
We are going to be closing out the show. Thank you so much for being patient. What's on your mind?
We had us a good game on Sunday, is what we had.
That was a damn good game on Sunday.
And I'm gonna tell you, I laughed for about 30 minutes. I was doing laundry, and at the end of the game, I said, "Here we go again." So as I'm out sitting here and I'm just laughing, I said, "DJ, them some bitches is about to miss this field goal."
Right? Hell yeah.
I said they are about to miss this field goal. As soon as I came back around the corner from putting the clothes in the dryer, wide left. I said, ain't this about a bummer? I said, wow. I said, but all that hard work pays off. Defense has showed up the past 2 weeks, and Kayvon Thibodeau, I mean, I just thought he was a bust for a while, and I mean, in the middle of the season, he just came around.
Tanya, good to see you.
And for him to have almost 14 and a half sacks already within 12 weeks, I mean, that boy's playing good. And like you and Gabe said earlier, I think they should put Evan Neal on left guard right next to.
Hold on. Let's talk about this Thibodeau. Thibodeau was a force without Dex. The defense did the damn thing without Dexter Lawrence on Sunday. Dex was out.
I think, and the problem is, I think also is that reason why Daboll's been, kind of upset with Wink is because I think he feels like the defense ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing. They ain't been getting stops or whatever. But honestly, I just think them boys are just too tired by the time the fourth quarter comes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They can't. They're out on the field too long.
And Tanya, I apologize. Yeah, I haven't been seeing the comments on YouTube for some reason. I do apologize for that. I need to double check on that.
Captain, I didn't mean to cut you off when you first came in, man. So you go right ahead. You go ahead.
El Capitan, you weren't so lucky this weekend against the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, I was so lucky, but we just lost, and that was very close because after we just lost against the Miami Dolphins, and that was really tough to watch because the defense and the offense really step up. But that was something that I can't even explain that war, but we just lost against for the Kansas City Chiefs without Max Crosby. I mean, that was very questionable, but I think we had a long road to do. And right now, that week is an off week, but we're not going to screw it up this again because we have 5 games left and we have to prepare to the game.
So what's the record with Pierce as your coach now? 2-1?
No, I think it's 2-2 because they had 2 wins against Giants and Jets and 2 losses between Dolphins and Chiefs. So
but see, they lost the 2 games. They lost the 2 games that they was expected to lose, and they won the 2 games that they were expected to win. If I was what is that guy's name?
Balhadri or Antonio Pierce?
I'm not. No. What's the owner's name? I can think
of
Davis.
Mark Davis.
Yeah, Mr. Davis. I think he better go ahead and hire Mr. Pierce now and stop wasting time. Get it done and over.
Right.
So he don't get picked up. Because Aaron had to go for the money right now because even the Raiders are looking for like a head coach like Jim Harbaugh, but I don't see the reason to have an idea because Jim Harbaugh has a lot of reputation. But I would say this: give Antonio Pierce one more season along with Champ Kelly and Bo Harder Creek. I know this is like a tough road to do, But if we can learn about something about the experience of Antonio Pierce, I mean, they just brought back the Raiders culture to Oakland, California, and they know exactly how to play football. I know things are not gonna be like very easy that season, but we had to go to be ready about for the season. I know we just lost against Dolphins and the Chiefs, but for the other next 5 games resting about for the season, I don't know. It's gonna be complicated, but I'm very sure that we're not gonna lose that faith. If if we can be if we can be like very healthy at this season right now, I think we can have to impress anybody because
And turn the season around.
yeah, it's been like a tough yeah.
Who do you guys have this week?
We had off week, and then for the
Oh, that's
next
right. Your
week we
bye. That's
have
right.
yeah, that's
That's
a
right.
bye week because the next Sunday is gonna be against Minnesota Vikings.
Gotcha. Well, El Capitan, I appreciate you coming on, man. Let me hear one time.
I just wanted to tell you, Sneaky G man, much love, respect for the Capitan Rafucho, and let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you, brother. Have a good night. Daryl, you got the last word, man. What's on your mind?
Wow, that's crazy. Nothing. I just want us to keep building. I hope we don't get rid of Wink. I really don't. I just don't see another defensive coordinator out there that's top notch as Wink. I mean, I know he runs a lot of blitzes, but the only person I say he would go out and get is Leslie Frazier.
Well, I just hope we don't have to have that situation.
But I've noticed something, and I hope you've seen it too.
What's up?
I think I know it's I know it's the offensive line and everything, the garbage and everything, but I've noticed something since this boy's been behind center, and if we had a quarterback that was a whole lot more athletic and quick on his decision making, we could have won a whole lot more games this year. So I'm not gonna say because man, he looks Tommy DeVito looks good, man.
Yeah, and I hate to cut you off.
The quarterback. I don't
but
know
we'll
if he's
have
the
to.
quarterback of the future, but
He's close.
Go ahead.
But I'll tell you what, I do got to cut you off right there. Let me hear one time, man.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Sneaky.
You good? You good?
Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you, fam. Guys, I appreciate those that came on. I appreciate the comments. And Tanya, I'm going to double check that because I really enjoy your input that you bring in. And I'll let you have the last word. Tanya says, I want Wink and Dabs to stay together. I think Dabs was upset with him, but honestly, we need to focus on building an O-line. QB should be the last thing on your mind. Boom. Thank you. With that being said, everyone, thank you for watching on TikTok and Twitter, LinkedIn, Twitch, Facebook. Y'all have a good time. Make someone smile out there. And shout out to Clary OG. He lost his pet today. I'm getting emotional right now. They're not just animals. They're part of the family. And Clary, much love to you and your family. And I'm thinking about you, bro. Yeah, because I can't imagine what my life without Otis. And a lot of love for you, fam. Stay up, and if you need me, give me a call. Let's go, Giants.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka Sneaky.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.